Good morning everybody, and welcome back to Subsistence, normal mode, 90 days per year. This is my Let's Play. Thank you all for joining me. It stopped raining overnight, but I think we might be in for another storm, and it's been incredibly cold all night. So I'm just trying an experiment with these stairs. I've brought these stairs out a little bit, which means I can box that bit off if we need to. And I've moved the radiator, kind of puts it more central there. And I'm sort of using it as railings. Don't know how that's going to work out because I like to jump off there, but we'll see. It won't actually let me place it any further out than that because it's on the top of this piece. It needs to be on the floor, but I think that's okay as it is. Sort of. So everything's central. As you can hear, I'm busy crafting away at the moment. I'm making a load of rope. And the reason I'm making a load of rope is because any more weapons upgrades we do are going to require rope. And I've made as many ingots as I could because we ran out of refined iron. So I'm refining iron like crazy. And to support it, we've got a generator running. We'll have to wait for the mass to build to get the free mass for a little bit at least. We are absolutely starving, as you can see, but I have made us a chicken dinner. So we can look out the window while we eat our chicken dinner. Lovely. Fills you right up. And the other thing you may have noticed is it is now October, and it is Mad Moose season. Manic Moose season. Hungry moose season, whatever you want to call it, it is the season of moose. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful. And mooses are good. Get lots and lots of stuff off mooses. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap my single barrel for my double barrel and take a few shells out with me. I don't want to go too nuts with the shells because if you do die, it's quite a large, expensive resource to lose. Now, today I was going to attack a base to get a bit of payback because, wow, did they hit us hard with those grenade arrows. But in the last remnants of yesterday, if you remember, I finished the last episode a little bit earlier because I was going to include all the building we did overnight. So I wanted to keep the episode a reasonable length. So the rest of the afternoon I spent chopping wood, popped down to check on our animals. And we got a base attack. So here's the little snippet I recorded. Yeah, so you can see there only seem to be two of them, and I was able to quickly dispatch them. The only thing I can think of is one of the guys I shot, I think, was running away, so he might have considered the base attack was over and then I shot him. Don't know, so that could have been a revenge attack. So, rather than doing an attack today, where, well, they might be mad, I thought we'd just do a bit of looting today and get things ready for some more upgrades. Possibly get some more weapons upgraded, or maybe make the recurve bow. Not sure. But I want to make the most of the free mass, so I don't want to be messing around too much with you know, making mass. It's expensive to make, so we'll see how we go with the free stuff to start with. And also, you need to keep an eye on the power because that refinery will take a lot longer than that generator runs for. So there's that too. So I thought today, with it being Angry Moose season, we could just have a run around, do a bit more looting, and obviously it is also cotton season. So yeah, we're going to keep our eye open for cotton. I don't generally have a problem seeing it, but there are times where you're distracted by something else, something shiny in the distance, and I just don't see it. But usually I'm pretty good at recognizing any form of plants, be it cotton or blueberries or anything like that, so hopefully we won't miss any. Wow, small animals everywhere. I don't need them at the moment. So yeah, the animals are doing fine, checked all that, I've checked all the gardens. I can hear somebody following me. I remembered to replant the one plant bed that I didn't plant last time, so that's all good. We have all the cotton seeds now are planted, and just got to wait on those. But I don't think there's anything we desperately need. I think we're pretty good for clothing and things, I hope. So it's just a case of finding, well, stuff. As much stuff as we can stuff into our little pockets. So again, I'm going to be chopping a little bit of wood from time to time. We're going through a lot of it on the fires, and well, you can never have too much wood. But I'm going to try and do it a little bit here and a little bit there, so that it doesn't really take over the entire episode. So I thought we might run up into the valley. Again, I didn't look where the rogues were. I have no idea. So that'll come as a nice pleasant surprise if we run into a bunch of rogues. Meanwhile, I'd like to have a batch of loot crates, please, game. If you could arrange that, I would be eternally grateful. Oh, cotton. There you go. Can you see the cotton? If you scour the frame, you should be able to see a cotton plant there. It's easier if I move, but when you're stood still it blends in extremely well. Even at close range it's quite difficult to tell. But there we go. First cotton of the day. I wonder if we can find any more. I think I've only ever once found 2 cotton plants in the same day. And I think that was on the server, where possibly somebody else had been looting, running around, and it had spawned in for them, and they didn't see it, and I happened to pick it up. But the game is really mean where cotton is concerned. So yeah, I thought I'd bring the double barrel with me, not explicitly looking for mooses. I know it's moose, I just like saying mooses. But A, if we see one, it might be worth having a go at it, and B, if we don't see one, we'll have to have a go at it, because it'll be chasing us. So, just seems a sensible precaution. Lots of normal animals. Not a lot else. Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to start collecting all the ores we find at some point. I haven't been bothering too much about zinc, but we are now getting to a stage where we're probably going to be using more. It's used in repairs. You'll notice I've repaired the rifle. That requires zinc. So as the requirement goes up, the harvesting has to go up. For such a big rock, this really is rubbish for ores, isn't it? I always check it and I never find any. There's that bear going. Stay up there, bear. Wow. Animals everywhere. Used to be able to come to the valley and guarantee there would be containers, boxes, crates, whatever you want to call them, everywhere. But not this time by the look of it. Wolves everywhere. You could use them, I'd be doing well. Wolf sniffing there. Ooh, nice. Have the rifle round, thank you very much. Ah, that's a novel place for a lock crate. Hang on, let's just get a screenshot. Got to do it. I've not seen a lock crate here before, that's the interesting thing. I've seen them at the bottom of these rocks on the far side. This is the one off the saddle, so interesting. So only 8 fragments back, a couple of rifle rounds, that's nice. And a little bit of sinew. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Again, no cotton. Would have liked the cotton. But yeah, I've seen them down there on this side of this big rock. And I've seen them kind of on the other side, on the slope there. I've never seen them up here before. That's a first. Okay, we'll go this way then. Definite lack of crates, isn't there? Well, might as well get the grub tree while we're here. Never have too many grubs. Okay, so I'm going to try what you all have been telling me for a long time. So I've made my way on a known route to get here. So I'm going to have a look down the saddle just to see, because you can see cotton more easily on the saddle. It's kind of bare ground. And then I'm going to retrace my footsteps and see whether, because we came that way, maybe things have now spawned in. I do like to come down here because you can see how bare the ground is. So if there was a cotton plant there, it should be very obvious. But I'm not seeing any. crate over there on the rock. Go and get that. Oh, and one there. Very nice. Come on, Cotton, where are you? No, not seeing any. Sometimes worth hanging around the area a little bit just to give it time. But usually if you stop and chop a couple of trees, if it's going to appear, it will. But it may be hidden from you, like over the little rise or behind a tree, or the game doesn't want to make it too easy for you. But having already picked one up, I suspect we're wasting our time. No, don't see any. Yeah, don't need the fibre that desperately. We're getting full. That's never a bad thing. Although admittedly the lock crate helped that a bit, didn't it? Okay, so back on our original pathing. Oh, an ammo crate up there. Very tempting to shoot the chickens, but I don't really have room for them and I don't need them, so I'm kind of leaving them there. But you start the early stages of the game, and it's like every single chicken you see. You can have that potato bear, I don't need that. But yeah, as you progress through the game, you have to start being a bit picky about what you're shooting. As you can see, there's absolutely no room for it. I don't have any feathers, so even the feathers wouldn't stack. I could make planks, but at the moment I think I'd rather have the wood. We haven't got any iron, have we? Not that that's iron, I don't think, but... oh, it might be actually. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's going to be our last slot, unless I convert some fibres. Well, there's not exactly a plethora of crates, is there? I thought maybe retracing our footsteps, things would have spawned in, but... I'm definitely not snowed under. Right, that sun is starting to get a little bit low, so I think I'm going to have to pick up the pace. Get ourselves back to base. Still looking for cotton. Still got my eyes peeled. I thought maybe we'd be lucky and another piece would have spawned in the same place. But no. That's iron too. It all looks very bright in the sun, doesn't it? I hear a bear. There it is. This pickaxe is going to last much longer either. There's a piece of cotton. We are lucky after all. Now, if this is a seed, we've got a problem, so I'm going to actually eat that carrot just in case. No, it was cotton. That's okay. But if it had been a seed, it would have spat it towards that wolf, which is the last thing I wanted, so I thought it was safer just to make sure we had a spare slot. I was going to go round, but this is the route we took to get out, so I think if I continue retracing our footsteps, just in case, could we be lucky enough to find a third? Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure that's now the first time in a single player game that I've found two pieces of cotton on the same game day, or two cotton plants I should say, on the same game day, so we're already breaking records. The bear is going exactly where I want to be. Away, bear. You're being a nuisance. Just walk slowly and quietly. And leave him there. Right, just check on these animals. Ooh, and the plant beds. Not quite. Ooh. Right, let's take that. Actually, I need to split that, don't I? Put that in there for a minute. Put that in, and then that'll definitely be ready tomorrow. And okay, I need to make some space here, so I'm going to do it like that. You need lots. You need little. There, and I'll just give you some of those. You can have the potato as well. Lovely. I could probably got away with 3. Would have been like 80 or 90%, but oh well. No, can't take them back out again, unfortunately. Don't need the grubs, do we? We can stay here. Right, let us get back before we lose the light completely. I think there was a bear up here earlier, so I'll just keep an eye open for him. Oh, back. Strange to have a bag on its own. I thought there might be some more up here, but I don't see any. It looks like our little bear has wandered off in the end, which is good. Okay, dokie. While we're here, let's all have a drink. Beautiful view over the beautiful view over the lake. What are we doing? We're fine. Plenty of power. Put it back on. We got plenty of power to play with. Okay. Those. That's about that. So yeah, did okay. Good loot day, I think. And some alloy sheets as well, some sinew. A little bit of everything. 8 fragments back. Pretty good. That one. Oh, let's go upstairs now. All's going in there. I think that goes upstairs as well. So yeah, now we're up to 13 cotton and there's more growing, so that's more than enough to repair things. It's okay for now. Put the light on for you. Yay, I remembered the light. You should congratulate me, I never remember the light. It's because when I'm playing on my own, you know, my own single player games, I don't use a light because obviously it uses electricity and I've always got other uses for electricity. So I generally don't bother. I mean, you can see it in the game anyway, you can generally see enough. But obviously in YouTube videos, that's the wrong one, it does get very, very dark, difficult to see, so... ooh, we've got a lot of those. Don't really want to lose another fridge spot to them, but I don't want to carry all those around with me. Right, I think this time we will have a rack of ribs for breakfast in the morning, so let's get that cooking. There we go, cook that overnight, we'll have that for breakfast in the morning, and I will... Ooh, wolf is it? I will potter around overnight, do a few things, maybe make another lockpick, actually, I'm not sure. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Welcome back, everybody. So, start the new day pretty much where I started the old day. So I had to think about that a little bit and decided to box that section in, that awkward section. Because it's not really big enough to use it for anything. So I don't know whether this shelf here could be maybe a dump crate, just to, you know, if we're running back in a hurry and want to empty our inventory, I could just dump stuff in there. Or whether to put the Christmas tree on there, just as a decoration. Don't know. I'll think about that. I'm still thinking about the dump crate being in the middle of this room, but there's not much room under this floor. This floor is very, very close. You can't really see them there. Very, very close. So the idea I had about sinking something down to make it less obstructive, that might not work very well. Anyway, that's enough of that. I did it overnight without you because I didn't really want another building episode. We've had a lot of building episodes, and well, the last couple, and it's kind of getting a bit tedious, so I didn't want to do that. Unfortunately, my fire did go out overnight, so I've had to use up the only match I had. But let's start the day with a good meal again. You see our max health and stamina are climbing, which is always nice. Okay, and looks like we're going to have another attack. Because why wouldn't you? Thank you. And you are doing what precisely? Stand still. Thank you. Where did that arrow go? Can't see it. Must be on the outside somewhere, I think. Definitely didn't break. Right. I'm going to try not to use a bandage. I'm not that injured, so I think probably I can get away without it. Where that arrow went, definitely hit the wall. I'll have another look inside in a sec. Let's get these bags. Okay. Can't remember. I'm pretty sure today is not an attack day, so I don't know what all these attacks are. But I've said that before, and I was wrong, so who knows. However, that does... Ooh, there's an arrow. That does, however, open the possibility to go and find out which base that was. I'm going to teach him a lesson. So let me just put this stuff away. And those. And those. And that. It's kind of them to keep bringing us all these resources, though, isn't it? Yes, I have got a grenade. I'll take the lockpick with me, actually. I don't know whether that's sensible because it takes another slot, and we've already lost another slot with the shotgun shells, but I have a feeling we're going to come across a lock crate over that way, so it'd be silly not to take it. So with one grenade we are definitely going to need at least another one of those. In fact, what I'll do is I'll leave this one here because there's just not enough left on it to be useful, which means it would probably be a good idea to take another one as well. Yeah, our friend the cougar is back. Yeah, so we've got one full one, we've got one spare, we've got a grenade, and we're full of goodies. We've eaten our breakfast. We've had our Weetabix. For those of you that don't know what Weetabix is, the advert in the UK is, have you had your Weetabix today? It's supposed to be very good for you. Right. I figured, as it's nice and early in the day, and I have no idea why they had just attacked, I thought we'd go and poke the bear, as it was. But we don't know who it was, so... Ooh, there's the cougar. I can see somebody at Alpha, so I have to assume it wasn't them. Oh, there we go. So it must be attack day, mustn't it? Use the scroll wheel to attack. Now, I don't want to engage them here. I could engage them here, but I don't want to because I need to have the attack warning in order for it to count. So, in other words, if I kill them before I get that attack warning, then it won't count as an attack. Oh, road. I'll have to go this way then. That cougar is mad. Right, so now I've had the attack warning, I can engage them. Ooh, there's a lot of them. There was a lot of them. Yeah, that was nice. 4 rounds, 4 dead. I like it. So we're going to have to do some repairs on this, aren't we? We also need to know what that cougar just attacked. I'm guessing probably where I was upstairs, where I was trying to get up. Cougar's run away now anyway, but thinking probably somewhere around here. No? See any damage there? Don't know. I'll have a wander around with the hammer afterwards. We'll have a look. Okay, so we don't actually know who the first one was. That was definitely Bravo. We saw them running up from Bravo, and there did seem to be some guy at Alpha. Very nice. 6 shells, thingies, rifle rounds. So I'm thinking the one early this morning was Charlie. I mean, it's clearly attack day, so we've dealt with Alpha. We've essentially dealt with Bravo. Yeah, let's go raid Bravo. They're a bit better target anyway. Ooh, overflowed. Goes away, goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. I'm going to top the generator up while I'm here. Ooh. I want that to keep running. I want that power to keep on building. So we're only at 800 because this is taking a lot. And do that. It doesn't matter if it takes a bit longer. In fact, just do one channel. We might as well get all that going. The power will build. Get it all refined. Beautiful. Right. Let's try that again. So theoretically there shouldn't be anybody left at Bravo now because that was a lot of dudes. And what we might get is one guy will spawn in as we go through the door. I do wish that cougar had intercepted them. Yeah, sometimes when you break the door down you'll find that a dude spawns. So another cougar. Select the right one. Going to have to take this cougar out, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, I mean we need the stuff, but I can't... Ooh, he's in an awkward place. I can't really have him getting in the way while I'm trying to break the door down. Have that. I'm going to try and tease him over here, I think. Out the way, rabbit. There's a cougar coming through. That's a better position. I'll maybe get the other cougar on the way back, but I just wanted him out of the way. And leave the medicinal plant. Right, so is there anybody left here? There's a brown bear coming. Doesn't sound like anybody. Oh, he's burnt his food as well. I'll leave that there for now. There's the claymore there, so we don't have to worry about that. No, I can't hear... Oh! Can't hear anybody clicking weapons, so I think we're good. So, what we'll do is we'll drop this. Run away! There we go. We'll do that now. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly. Ooh. That was strange. Is that an echo? It was like a 7-second delay, and then we heard another boom. That was odd. I don't know what that was. Right, I'm going to keep my eye on that bear over there because he's wandering around, but I will bring you back when we're a bit lower down on the door. Welcome back, everybody. So I went one hit too far on the other pickaxe, and it broke, unfortunately. I would have liked to have kept it, but, well, I didn't stop in time. Never mind. I only shot that guy once because I was kind of hoping one shot would kill him. And then it didn't, so I shot him a second time, but I was hoping to save the what's the word? Oh, didn't mean to put that out. The shell. I was hoping to save the shell. Yeah, I was going to leave that lit because we've got a fair bit to burn on there. Never mind. Right, so we got 8 fragments and some bits back off that. We can chuck that in there for now. Usual obligatory casings and things. We haven't got any zinc. And we can't make an ingot. We could make some gunpowder, but I'm not desperate for it, so I think I'd rather keep the ash for things. It's kind of tempting, but we haven't got a light to put it in, and we can't get 120 mass here, so that's not going to work. Don't really need the glass panels either. Ooh. Not worth it for one panel, I don't think. Right, let's go and see what goodies we've got today. Oh, okay. Well, 3 ingots. That's always nice. I've just had to make more ingots. The fish oil's good because it saves me going fishing, although I don't really need it at the moment. And lots of copper. 20 copper. 21 nails. Not bad. Not right home about kind of thing. The really useful thing there is the 3 ingots. You know, that's good, but you kind of like it would be nice to get more stuff like solar panels. I know you can get solar panels, hunter jackets and that sort of thing, but yeah, Bravo now has a spot lamp. Yeah, it would just be nice to have some more, not necessarily high-end gear, but more useful gear. I mean, nails and you know, the normal stuff you can get everywhere. So, a little bit disappointing from that point of view. Never mind. Onwards and upwards. Right, just going to have a wander around while I wait for that potassium to cook. Not that there's really anything to wander around about here. There is another cougar. Not sure I want to risk another cougar. The piece of iron that was on here is now gone. Let's just have a quick look on the top here. The risk of annoying that wolf. I'm going to pick up medicinal plants, don't need them, takes up a slot. Piece of cotton would be good, I don't mind that taking up a slot. Build a crate. I haven't been out here, that's one of the reasons I wanted to wander, because all of this is just black. That wolf is not going to let me have that crate, is he? That looks like a locked crate over there. That's a long way out, isn't it? And I do have a lockpick, but I don't really have the space. Turn around, wolf. He's a good boy. Yeah, I'm a bit fearful if I go for that lock crate that we're not going to be able to compact it down. I mean, I can eat that and I can make that into cordage, but we still haven't got much space. So rather than take the chance of unlocking a crate that I can't carry, it's probably a good idea just to leave it. And but there'll be others, I'm sure. Let's have a drink while we're here. And there's a bear somewhere close. Yeah, I think it's about time in base attacks like this. About time that you got not high-end gear. I wouldn't expect to get like really good stuff. But you know, things like these, the storage devices and maybe a generator, that sort of thing. I think you should be able to get that kind of basic stuff in a base raid, just to make it worthwhile, really. If I hadn't put the fire out, I could have cooked the livers, but I put the fire out, so that's not going to happen. I could relight it. Need one more of those. We've got a biofuel. Sticks are easy, but it's not worth it. We're not going to be here long enough, so I'll just wait for this potassium. And we could go and give Alpha a whack, but I haven't got another grenade. To just get through the door. It's pouring down with rain, and they're probably going to come to us anyway, I think. If that was Charlie this morning, I suspect we're probably going to see them tonight. So we'll wait. Come on, cook. I would have liked to have done the sandstone as well, but I don't want to be hanging around for that, so we'll leave that. Okay, that was a quick in and out, wasn't it? And again, I'm going to try and negotiate, and get the words out, round that cougar. Now, yes, we could take the cougar out, but if things go wrong and I die, that's a lot of stuff to lose. So I think I will just try and give him a wide berth, or her. I don't know if it's a him or her. Yeah, the reason I went round the top, by the way, was because I didn't trust my ability to jump over there with them chasing me earlier, so I thought it was quicker and safer to go all the way round. But I completely forgot about the cougar. The cougar being around there was probably a little bit closer call than I actually wanted, but well, we got away with it, didn't we? Okay, let's check our nails, woodage, scrap, cloth, and fish oil in there. Yeah, 65 fish oil and 108 tonics. I don't think I really need to worry too much about that anymore. Right, I think all that goes in there. And that one. And that goes in there. And the rest I think is upstairs, isn't it? There we go, plenty of room. Might as well have that ash while we're here. Excellent. And we're going to need some small stuff. I think probably the smartest thing to do is we'll make a couple of soups. Just waiting for that water. Water. There we go. Make a couple of those and then we can top up the veggie if we need to. Okay, I'm aware the fire is close-ish to needing doing, but I was going to put a brick on it, so I was going to let it go down a bit further yet. Right, so we're just waiting on, we think, Alpha. We should see them coming, probably not quite yet. I don't think it'll be too long. They're probably going to wait for it to just go dark, which is fine by me because it'll give us an opportunity to test out the lights and shooting from lower down, you know, from the next floor down. I see the eagle circling up there, I don't know if you can see that. Circling round, or he was. Very well done. I'd like to see more of them actually. Just having one on the entire map isn't very good. And the chances of them intercepting when you kill a rabbit or a chicken are very, very low. Unless they just happen to be in the area. So I think it would be kind of nice if perhaps that one eagle was more localized around, sort of a radius around where his nest is. And then there were other nests which had other eagles and they had a regional area that they flew around in as well. That would be kind of neat. But for something that's just been introduced to the game, I think ColdGames, you've done a really good job. Very impressed. Alright, where's this cougar? Hopefully not going to creep up on me. Okay, let's just drop that in here. So all that is now done. So that's all our iron done. Really could do with getting on with some copper. So I think as we're building power anyway, if I just do one side with that, we're not in a rush for it, so it doesn't matter how long that takes. We can build power at the same time. Right, the other thing I thought of was we never did replace the recurve bow, and we've just got 3 ingots for free. So I think it would be kind of nice if we can get 50 mass just to replace our recurve bow. And 50 mass, we don't use all these weapon parts. I don't use them, I don't need them. So that gives us 100 mass. Wow, okay. So that's a quick, cheap and easy way of doing it. And I've forgotten already what we needed. 5 planks. Ooh. Okay, you're going to be making some more of those then. 15 of those. And 3 ingots. There we go, and we can retire our baby bow back to emergency use only. So we'll put those up there, won't we? Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Finally, back to the recurve bow. Oh, it's a bit dark. Let's get some light on the subject. There. Finally back to the recurve bow. So, I don't mind actually. I find the baby bow is good. You do get extra killing power obviously with the recurve. The arrow flies a bit straighter, doesn't drop as far, so you know it's definitely better. I mean that's why it's there, because it's better. But I've been struggling along on the baby bow for a while, and I haven't had an issue with that. So yeah, we'll see. Right, have I missed an attack? I'm sure I didn't miss an attack. We had one early on, and then we had another major, unless there were 2 together earlier. Perhaps that's why there were so many people shooting at me. But I didn't think it was a double attack. So, tell you what, let's get the hammer, do some repairs, and if nothing happens, we'll wrap it up there. Ew, the hammer needs sorting out. Just going to make a couple of those for now. just in case we need it. I'll have another day chopping some wood, and it's all pretty good actually. Yeah, and I'll convert it into planks. We'll get the stock of planks back up again. Yeah, that looks okay to me. I would like to know where that cougar attacked. Sorry, it's a bit dark. That's 600, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that. I definitely heard a bang. He definitely attacked something. But, yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I know it's dark, I'm sorry. I just thought I might as well do these while we're out here. Shouldn't be too much, I don't think. Ooh, that one's taken a bit. Oh, there goes the hammer. That's okay, we got the repair done. It still counted. At that stage it was only mass anyway. Right, those back in there, have that back, and 3, oh we need those, 3, 4. No, wasn't those, was it? Those. We might as well make another hammer ready. We knew we were going to need it. You just know. And I think it's going to be another roast chicken because my protein and things is dying. There we go. Back in the light. You don't need to strain your eyes anymore. Yes, I'm going to make a roast chicken for breakfast again, and I'll stick those in the fridge for now because they're not going to help. And I think it looks like either we killed them all, or they can't be bothered. But we've gone midnight now because Bravo is back and the fire's lit. So clearly Alpha are not going to attack, or maybe they did and I just didn't register it as being them. Don't know. But no point in hanging around anymore because it's gone midnight. So, going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I left the door open. Yeah, thank you very much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of fun and bashing Bravo once again. Look forward to seeing you next time. Meantime, you stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye now.